Hello everybody, welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen Review, and I'm Larry, I'm your humble host. Hope everybody is enjoying the lockdown, stay home, but never get bored, never give in, because all my inky friends out there, we got a lot of stuff to do to keep us busy indoors. So, one of them is we can watch reviews all day long. We can play with our pens, fixed pens. We can write a bunch of letters, do a lot of serious journaling. And me, I can work in my pen room, which I need to do and finish it up. I got a bunch of stuff to do. So, what we're going to talk about today is an interesting pen to me. I've said before, I do like vintage pens, but certain vintage pens. So here is a particular pen I want to share with you, and it's called the Sheaffer Ladies Fountain Pen. Okay, I've been looking all over the place to try to find the correct information on this pen. And I found several different versions because of the pen. So it took me longer than I anticipated to get it done. So I think I've got the answers to this. So here is the Sheaffer pen that I'm going to be talking about. What I have found out, this is the Sheaffer Ladies 642. And I'm thinking this was like in 75. I've heard rumors 59, but what I found was 75. The length of the pen, as you see at cap, is 5.1 inches. And the pen does post very securely at 5.58 inches from the top of the cap to the tip of the nib. And the weight of the pen is 18.4 G's. It does have ink in it, which I'll show you in a minute. The color of the pen is interesting. The color is a silver satin -Y color with gold detail with the
tool
design. And the tool design, thinking some type of fabric. So now the nib is the Sheaffer 585 14K USA, and I did match that up. It's hard for you to see, maybe. See if you can get that close, because it's real hard to see, but it is the exact nib, 585 14K gold nib USA on the nib. So I know that's right. And the nib, as you can see, is kind of bent upwards a little bit. That's how it's made. And they're kind of calling it the Style Point nib. It's a high-end white dot marketed to women. So, and it was manufactured in 1975. Kind of, I've heard like the fingernail. So, but, you know, when I first saw it, first thoughts were, is the nib bent? No, it's not. That's just the way the nib is shaped. So let's unscrew the barrel, and it does have a cartridge in it, not a converter. That's what it came with. So I've also found that you can find these as new old stock. Now, on the barrel, it really is a good looking pen. I do love the design on the barrel, and has a short clip and that the famous Sheaffer white dot. And there's not really much up here at the top of the cap. And we'll go all the way to the down of the cap, and not much there, but right in here it gets kind of thinner, so you can post your cap if you care to. It really is a beautiful pen, and it does say Sheaffer made in USA at the bottom of the cap. So the description here on the cap, on the nib, on the clip, and the design all fit well to the Lady Sheaffer 642. So that was interesting to me. Again, it's called a 14K gold fingernail shaped nib called a stylet point. And that's a new one on me, so that's really cool. And what's also cool about it, you can still find these. They're still available as new old stock. So let's go ahead and give this little Lady Sheaffer some writing. Are you ready, my Lady Sheaffer? Now, this is not a new pen. And it comes in a little velour pen sleeve. It's been well taken care of. And I've heard some people say that it's really hard to find a pen like this that's really maintained. A lot of them, they have found scratches and cracks and broken, but this seems to be so far a really nice writer. Nice looking fountain pen. And this has a 14K gold medium nib. And I'm using the Waterman Serenity Blue. So there you have it. Interesting pen. Interesting history on it. Let's try the reverse on this. And it does. And so on. Yeah, so you will get reverse writing. How about the wetness of this pen? Doesn't look really all that wet, but now it's not a real wet pen, that's for sure. But later I'm going to try a different ink on it to see if that will help the nib to be a little bit more on the wet side. But overall, it is a cool pen. I do like the history of the pen. Beautiful pattern. It really is a good looking pen. And it was marketed of two women, but it just didn't go over as well as Sheaffer was hoping it would go. It just kind of flopped. So you can use a squeeze the converter on it, which it didn't come with. So overall, a great pen. And when I bought the pen, the first remarks that I read on the description was the Lady Sheaffers are very hard to find in good condition. That's what I read about the pen. And those words are proven to be true because other folks have said the same thing. So this is the Lady Sheaffer 642. Came out in 1975. So how many years would that be? 75, 85, 95, 2005. How many years? We're looking at...
That's close to 50.
Wow, 50,000 years old. Wow, that's a long time. Close to 50 years old. That always amazes me on a pen. So, I'm going to say vintage, 1975. Agree or disagree. Some do, some don't. But, almost 50 years, this pen is living the tale of when it first made its journey. Wow. I've always found this fascinating on vintage pens. So, I hope you found the Sheaffer Lady pen interesting. Until my next review, stay safe, stay healthy, wash those hands, take care, and as always, don't text and drive, my friends. Bye-bye.